This week, I'm at the beach with my family, and because throwing a football only lasts about 10 minutes, I'm going to attempt and try my luck at fishing. And when I say attempt, I mean attempt. So I've got some pretty basic rods, reels, and tools, and anything else you might see here. I've used them before in saltwater. I think some of them are just meant for freshwater, but I'm pretty sure they'll work here. I've used a couple of these things here before. I've got mainly tools in this one, some hooks, kind of miscellaneous fishing things. Same thing with this one. I've got an ugly stick rod. I think it's 8 or 9 feet with a Penn reel and some 20-pound monofilament line. I've got a 4-foot casting net, and then I've got a basic minnow butterfly net, which comes in handy. I have the casting net so I can catch the majority of the bait myself. I usually have mud minnows and shrimp that reside in the local rivers around here. However, I did run to the store yesterday to grab some squid in case I don't want to cast for my own bait. The plan for today, though, there's a bridge out by the entrance of where we're staying, and the goal is to use the casting net to catch some mud minnows or shrimp or whatever lives underneath the bridge, and to take that bait and go fishing in one of the inlets around here. So we're at the bridge that I mentioned, and I haven't used the cast net in a couple of years, so we'll see how this pans out. Overall, I'd say it was decently successful. I've got a couple mud minnows in here and a couple shrimp. We're about to head over to the inlet to see if I can catch anything with them. So here's our spot for today. I'm not really supposed to be climbing on the rocks. There's a sign over there, but I'm just gonna make it quick. Here's the line that I cut from. I don't know if you can see, but in the water, there's a bobber. This, yep. It's just caught. So I think I'm gonna call it for today. I'm definitely gonna pick some more promising areas tomorrow and the following days. There are a couple lagoons, and then there's another inlet down on the other end of the beach, which not many people visit in general. I might have better luck there. the cast net a little bit. I got about 3 bullets. I do have the frozen squid. I also have the gel that is super scented and attracts fish and is probably considered cheating. But I'm hoping I don't have to use that. If I'm not getting any kind of bites, I may have to bust it out, but I'm feeling pretty confident today. Well, more confident than I did yesterday. I mean, I don't really know what I'm doing. So yeah, this is the point. All right, so I've stopped fishing for a second. I realized I may need to put on sunscreen. But I don't know if you can tell, my nose is pretty red. The first day we got here, I thought it may be a good idea to, you know, get a base tan so I didn't get burned. That was a bad idea. I ended up getting burned. Not too bad, you know, now that I'm concerned about. But you should always wear sunscreen. So it'll probably help you out later in life. So I actually got a strike over there. First strike of the trip. I'm pretty excited. Right now I'm just trying to let the bobber kind of float down the river to see if... Oh! Oh! Hi! I think, yeah, I'm pretty... Is it? No, it's still on there. Whoa, okay. Okay, let's... No way, it's a fish! I got a fish! It's super pretty. I don't know if you can see that. I think this is a little baby redfish, but I'm gonna go put it back. First fish. This is pretty sweet, and that was with the squid, so. So I think I'm gonna call it for this outing. I'm really excited that I caught the redfish. I'm just excited I caught a fish, but I'm not getting any more activity, and it's kind of getting a little later in the day. So I know the water temperature is gonna warm up and the fish are gonna get a little deeper, but I am super thrilled that I was able to catch a fish. I mean, and it was a really pretty redfish. So I'd say this was a total win. Today's day 3. I decided to switch it up a little bit. I had fished at the 2 inlets in the complex that we're staying, so I decided to go ahead and try to do a lagoon today. It's kind of overcast. Hasn't been the greatest day as weather goes, but yeah, I'm gonna throw some shrimp on there and see if anything bites. So if I'm not mistaken, I believe redfish, like the kind that I caught yesterday, are really skittish. So when the bait first goes in there, they kind of swim away from it. And I guess over time, if they get more comfortable with it, they can maybe consider striking it. But this is definitely more of a low intensity kind of fishing right here. It's really just casting it, watching the bobber, just making sure, hoping that maybe a fish will strike. It's definitely more of a waiting game than the past few days. So I don't think it's going to be any different down here. I think it's a new place, but same story. I haven't gotten any strikes or seen any signs of life close to my bobber. So I think I'm going to call it and pack up. I did catch a crab though. I'd say that maybe that was a win for today. I didn't get it out of the water, so I don't know. You let me know if that counts. But yeah, no signs of life. It's really hot and humid. I'm sweating a lot more than I originally thought. And for the amount of physical activity I'm doing, I'm not sure it's totally equal to that. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and pack up. All right, so overall, I'd say this was a successful trip. I'd definitely say that it's more of a realistic fishing trip. I see a lot of things online where they're pulling them out of the water and pulling them out of the water. So this is definitely more the realistic fishing trip, but overall, definitely a successful trip in my mind. As I'm sure most of you know, this is the first video I've posted on YouTube. I hope to continue making videos. As far as what I'm gonna be making videos about, that's a really good question. It's kind of whatever I think might be interesting. So it's not going to be one specific topic like fishing. I hope for my next video, I'll try those wood burn fractals with a microwave transformer. So way in another direction. But I mean, if you like what you saw, it'd be great if you could, you know, follow for more. But anyway, thanks for watching the video. It's always much appreciated, and take care.